Cash Cab is an American game show that began airing on the Discovery Channel on December 5, 2005. The program was hosted by stand-up comedian Ben Bailey. It is part of the global Cash Cab franchise that originated in the United Kingdom. While Bailey's show took place in New York City, some episodes of Season 6 took place in Las Vegas. Contestants who ultimately hailed the Cash Cab were not made aware that they were part of the game until they hired the cab and Bailey informed them of the show and its rules. In 2007, Discovery Channel began airing a spin-off edition of the program, Cash Cab, After Dark, in which contestants were picked up near or after sunset as well as overnight, and the cash value of the questions was doubled out of the regular version of the show. The questions also were more difficult than on the daytime version, usually. The show's tagline in the first 2 seasons was, "There are 13,000 cabs in New York City, but there's only one that pays you." Starting in Season 3, the tagline was modified, "There are 13,000 cabs in the streets of the Big Apple, but there's only one that pays you." On Cash Cab, After Dark, the tagline is, "Every night, 13,000 cabs hit the streets of the city that never sleeps, but there's only one that pays you." Broadcast history. According to Variety, Discovery Channel initially ordered 40 episodes from Lion Television and taping of the initial run was completed in November 2005 before the show premiered that December. A new set of 40 episodes were taped and aired in 2006 and 2007. Another 80 episodes were taped in 2007 and aired through spring and summer. Another 40 episodes were taped and aired in 2008 and 2009. Another 40 episodes were taped for airing in 2010 and 2011. The 6th season premiered on February 14, 2011, at 6:00 p.m. EP. During a hiatus, Ben Bailey did a stand-up special recounting his time as host of the show. He correctly stated in the special that the show has been cancelled for the last 2 years, however, a renewal offer was made after the stand-up concert was taped during 2011, returning the show to the schedule. The 7th season premiered Thursday, January 5, 2012, at 6:00 p.m. EP with 2 half-hour episodes. On April 18, 2012, it was announced that Cash Cab would end its 7-year run. Rules: when the potential contestants enter the cab and state their destination, they are made aware that they are in the Cash Cab. A ceiling lights and a fanfare plays inside, accompanied by the host's greeting. While the only rules given on camera after the introduction and before asking "Do you want to play?" pertain to his or her driving and the 3 strikes and you're out rule, the contestants are also informed that once their traveling begins, the cab will not take detours of any kind unless directed by a police officer, stop sign, traffic light or other legal means of diverting traffic. Bailey or Maluski offers them the chance to get out of the cab if they do not wish to play, and contestants who choose to play the game must stay in the cab until they reach their destination or get 3 strikes. For the first 2 seasons, the first 4 questions were worth $25 each, the next 4 questions were worth $50 each, and any question thereafter was worth $100. In Cash Cab, After Dark, and beginning with the regular episodes of Season 3, all of the money values were doubled to $50, $100 and $200. Beginning in the 4th season, some games were designated as double ride games, making the question values $100, $200 and $400. Each wrong answer earns the contestant a strike. On the 3rd strike, they forfeit all their winnings and Bailey or Maluski will immediately pull over and kick them out of the cab. Once players have exited the Cash Cab, a camera crew from the trailing production van is already on the street waiting to tape their departure. Red Light Challenge: when a contestant has won at least $200 in a normal game or an After Dark game, or at least $600 on a double ride, and the cab is forced to stop at a traffic light, Bailey or Maluski will announce a Red Light Challenge. He or she reads a question that has multiple correct answers usually 4 to 7 and the passenger have 30 seconds to give those answers. Since there is no penalty for an incorrect answer, giving all the correct answers in the allotted time is worth $250, or $500 during double ride games, Regardless of how many incorrect answers a contestant might also blurt out along the way. The contestant does not receive the extra $250 if the 30-second time limit runs out. It is also not counted as a strike, and the contestant doesn't lose any accumulated money. While only one red light challenge is usually played per game, beginning in Season 4 there are multiple red light challenges during certain games, at least 2 per game, with the second for accumulating at least $1,000. Shoutouts. Contestants have 2 forms of help known as shoutouts at their disposal during the game. Each can be used only once, and neither may be used on a red light challenge or a video bonus. In the mobile shoutout, the contestant makes a phone call to someone they choose by means of a cell phone, either provided by Bailey or Maluski, or one belonging to a contestant. The call can take up to a maximum of 15 seconds before the contestant has to give an answer, with the result being either additional money or a strike. The contestant may also elect to use a street shoutout, in which Bailey or Maluski immediately pulls the cab to a curb so that anyone on the sidewalk can be asked for help, without any official time limit. A second street shoutout is included on a double ride. Video bonus: should the passenger reach the destination without striking out, Bailey Maluski offers a choice, the option of leaving the cab and keeping the prize money that they have won, or they can stay and try to double their money by risking it all on a video bonus question. Bailey Maluski plays a video clip and asks the contestant a single question based on its content. If the question is answered correctly, the contestant win double what they have earned so far, but if they are wrong, they lose all of their money and leave with nothing but a cab ride. Double ride. Beginning in Season 4, this rarely occurring part of the show happens when randomly selected passengers are able to win double the amount of money of a normal game. The first 4 questions are worth $100, the second 4 $200 and the rest until the end of the game are worth $400. The red light challenge is worth $500. Record payouts. The current record of $6,200 one-on-one ride is held by Sam Mayer on the episode that aired May 18, 2009. Special editions. One episode of the program was a special celebrity edition, featuring actor Thomas Hayden Church of Spider-Man 3, NHL players Jed Ortmeyer and Ryan Hallweg of the New York Rangers and journalist Harry Smith, formerly of CBS The Early Show. All played for a charity of their choice, and Discovery Channel matched the contestants' winnings. Another episode was a special in which the passengers were asked questions relating to the 2008 film Frost Nixon. In this episode the host of Cash Cab, Canada, Adam Gra, was driving the cab instead of Ben Bailey. On April 21, 2009, Discovery aired a charity episode of Cash Cab for its 250th episode featuring 2 rides by boat crew members from Deadliest Catch. Time Bandit co-captain Andy Hillstrand and Josh Harris, son of Cornelia Marie Captain Phil Harris, went against Sig Hansen and his 2 brothers. All cash values were doubled from the Season 3 payouts, the passengers received a second street shout-out, and all money earned was donated by the passengers to the charities of their choice. In the Cash Cab, Las Vegas episodes, filmed in May 2010 and broadcast beginning in August of that year, celebrities play for charity and civilians play for themselves. Guests have included Mayor of Las Vegas, Oscar Goodman, comedian David Brenner, the band Neon Trees and magicians Penn and Teller. The prizes are sometimes doubled in a double-down ride, just like on the regular show. In the event they strike out or miss the video bonus question, their charities receive $500, though some celebrities decide to also chip in with the amount of money lost, out of their own pockets. Cash Cab, Chicago. During the 6th season after Cash Cab's premiere, a new spin-off series, Cash Cab, Chicago, hosted by comedian Beth Maluski and using the same rules as its New York counterpart, aired. The spin-off was cancelled after 1 season, but rerun episodes are aired along with Cash Cab episodes in syndication. Production. A support van tails the Cash Cab, containing producers and a camera crew for the various street shots. The staff provide logistical information and questions by way of a walkie-talkie and earpiece worn by the host. The Cash Cab is equipped with 10 cameras, 1 on the host, 3 on the passengers, 1 pointing forward from the back window of the cab, and 3 in the advertising shell on the roof of the cab showing the passing streetscape. The rear of the cab behind the seats contains 10 recording decks and other production equipment. The lighting and the music that go off when contestants enter the cab consist of a switchboard that is connected to an iPod and the car stereo. The video bonus monitor is a DVD player that is embedded to the back of the front passenger seat. Some contestants are randomly picked as they walk along the sidewalk, while others are selected in advance. Even so, those picked in advance are never actually told that the cab that is supposed to take them to the show turns out to be the show itself. Near the end of the game at the player's destination, Ben Bailey or Beth Maluski appears to present the cash won. In reality, this cash is a prop and used for on-air purposes only. The winnings, which must be taxed, are sent via check. The cash cab in New York is a Toyota Sienna minivan with the New York City Taxi and Limousine Commission call sign 1G12 in the first 2 seasons and during the After Dark shows. A new cab with the call sign of 7N78 has been used since, which also features new headliner lighting. Maluski's cash cab is also a Toyota Sienna minivan with a yellow taxi call sign 4472. Broadcast and syndication, reruns are currently airing on Cozy TV. The New York City version reruns air on the Quest network in the UK. On October 26, 2009, MGM Television announced that the reruns would begin airing on local stations in January 2011. Stations are allowed the option to air the series as a daily strip or as a weekend series. Accolades: Bailey has been nominated 4 times for the Daytime Emmy Award for Outstanding Game Show Host, winning the award in 2010, 2011 and 2013. Cash Cab won the Daytime Emmy Award for Outstanding Game Show in 2008, 2009 and 2010. In 2013, the show appeared in TV Guide's list of the 60 greatest game shows ever. References. External links: Official Discovery Channel Cash Cab website, Official online game, cashcab@tv.com, Cash Cab at the Internet Movie Database.